Hello, my name is Simone, and before we get started today, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And make sure you put on the bell notification so you know whenever we drop a new episode every week, all right? Hello and welcome to Kick Ons. My name is Simone, and on this week's extra special edition of Kick Ons, we have Mum and Lazy Susan.
Good. This is going well.
Planks don't have much neck movement, do they?
Well, I would go as far to say, Simone, none at all.
You coming to Kick Ons?
We have united here today because there's a new season of RuPaul's Drag Race Down Under premiering this week.
What?
I know. It's back. Season 3 is back, baby.
I barely recovered.
Now, we thought, all right, we're going to be reacting to our cast, to the cast this week, but we thought, oh, who should the guest be? And I thought, no, keep it in the family.
That's right. Like when they couldn't afford to pay new guest judges on Drag Race.
It's actually all part of the strike.
No, that's true. We actually had some really A-list, celebrities from Hollywood, and, SAG-AFTRA.
No, and for the first time on a Kick On set, no scabs allowed.
No scabs.
Because despite looks to the contrary, indie production.
Although if you do have $1 million, send it our way.
Congratulations, Season 3. I am so excited to have you all on board for the ride of Drag Race Down Under. From one Ru girl to another, we are so excited to have you in the sisterhood. Most of us get along, so I'm sure you guys will fit in just fine. Now remember, if you're not talented, don't forget to cry every single episode. So even if you don't win any money, at least the viewers will sympathize with you. Good luck!
Drag Race. All right, we've got a very fun season ahead of us, but we need to meet our queens. But before we get to that, the promo's come out and it is pirate-themed. Thoughts?
Luckily,
Oh, I know.
it's such a coincidence that we all came in our pirate looks.
I just,
If you think for a hot second, because I did audition for this season of Drag
Yes.
Race, didn't get on, shocker.
you're not going to be an intruder.
Saying that
or-
out of the face hole in a plank is very funny.
Could you?
It's not a face hole. Won't be later tonight at least. But I would have worn this for my promo look.
Yeah.
Abso-fucking-lutely. Because you can't have a pirate party without a plank.
That's true.
Just to go against the grain.
Yeah.
Plank humour.
Delivery was a little wooden.
Sorry if you're bored.
Okay. Oh my God. Fuck off. All right. But yeah, you want to talk about your looks today, any inspiration,
Well,
motivation?
Mine is a pun. My treasure chest. Because I've got boobs.
Boobs.
Yeah.
Now, this is what Bitcoins are, just in case you're asking. I know you were thinking of getting into
And
mine.
also, if I want one, I can have a little snack.
Oh.
Some of them are chocolate.
So the promo comes out. It's pirate themed. We have to at least acknowledge that there is a bit of discourse about the idea of pirates and Down Under being a way to promote our drag. It just brings a lot of bad thought when you actually delve into it.
Like someone arrives on a boat,
Yeah.
and steals things,
Yep.
and Australia, that did happen.
I think it just needs just one person in a real room to just go, are we sure? It is very on theme.
Well.
Well, no, I think you'll find that the Office Christmas party that year was Aussie Icons, and they just switched the invitation by accident.
These poor bitches, their promo picture for the rest of their drag career is them dressed as a fucking pirate. Other seasons, they get color themes and color stories, and they're all but this is pirate.
It's
I'm not
pirate.
sure how that's going to look on an in the dark promo poster.
They did a promo. They did a promo shoot.
Yes.
They did a theme.
That's actually true. We can at least give them a thumbs up because they did attempt to step it up this year. There was a set.
There was a whole set. I saw that birdcage in the background.
Yeah, and there was
the
a
treasure chest
wheel,
and some draped fabric.
green screen.
Absolutely.
Someone is using their membership on Adobe stock images a bit too much, though, I will say. Because
Excellent, please.
Yeah.
some of the choices of graphic design were questionable, especially when the promo for Drag Race Philippines came out the week after, which is incredible and like worlds apart from their season 1 promo, which was just kind of them against like a black background.
I think it had all the same elements, right? It had like, you know, Photoshop and a kind of dinky theme.
Yeah.
But it just shows the difference between execution, you know?
Yeah. But the main
Somewhere-
thing was like the color palette, which was gorgeous.
Yeah. Yeah. Like a sorbet dream.
Whereas this is like pirate.
Yeah, I think it is unfortunate because I don't necessarily associate pirates with Australia or New Zealand. The pirates we all refer to as in the Caribbean, like not just the ride, but like that's where kind of pirate culture came from.
Yeah. As soon as we all heard about it, everyone was instantly being
and
like,
all the girls
as well. Yeah, they were like, ooh.
This is why you should always do space. No one's mad at
Space has been done a few times, so I'm angry at it. You've infamously done a video of what you like of how to do a
this is
Drag
my-
Race promo.
I am hesitant.
The reason
because
why she's not been on Drag Race.
I can't help but think actively, you know, commenting online quite loudly about the season 1 promo might have hampered me in my attempts to get on the show. I'd like to say I don't condone what these two wretched whores are saying right now, and I'd like to be on your television
I love
program.
it all.
But yeah, I would love like casting our eyes back to Australia, New Zealand cinema, or Under the Water theme. We haven't done that.
Yeah.
Father Time.
Well,
The Large Hadron Collider.
that's true.
But you know what I would love? My dream? Milk Bar. Or Upside Down, like they're all hanging from the
Yeah.
roof because we're down under.
Well, that's true because they've done like US has done. Remember that promo where they were like tiny and everything was upscaled.
I'd
So
love-
they've all done things like that before, just with scale.
Yeah.
So upside down could be really
Like
cool.
them in a milk bar upside down with all the drinks falling to the floor.
Heaven.
That would be hot.
That would require you to set, build, and art direct it.
I'll be there. If I can't be on the show, I may as well fucking build a set for you guys.
I will tentatively say it is a step up from the last 2 seasons, just in terms of production values.
Hey.
It's a lot better than last season when they were just walking up and down the catwalk with a piece of fabric behind them, and they're like, it doesn't look the same.
Wow, I'd forgotten about that.
Yeah, remember it was like all the weird like blur filters and things. And,
Oh yeah.
And they're all on the main stage as
Yeah.
the video. But it is weird because like even like being on Stan and seeing pirates like as like the suggested thing.
I think as well they haven't found the line that ties it to pirates.
If there was that's a really clever like
Yeah, I don't know what that line is, but like, yeah. All the girls took shots with their opening taglines.
Well, fun fact about those opening taglines, they were all written for the queens, and they literally just like picked the one that they liked.
but no.
Yeah, they were pre-written, and
No.
they just picked them. And some of them are pirate puns. Some of them are not. Like what? Like Rita Menus was just expect the unexpected. Like.
that's why I thought they'd like written them themselves. Well, that's a bit of insider tea for you. Don't know who we got that from.
That's right.
But I have been doing a lot of research. Usually I'm behind the camera delivering my what I like to call my drag dossier. But today I've actually brought it. Do you want to hold this for me, please?
Oh, yeah, I'll try.
Oh, we're prepared.
I've brought it myself. And I've teabagged and burnt it because it's my pirate scroll.
Oh my god, teabag and
it's got-
burning.
Greg, if you're listening.
So these
Hasn't been the
these
same.
8 lovely pages have lots of burned bits, but it has all the goss that
Oh.
I have gathered over the past
I love it.
2 weeks.
Do you have this in a digital form or just your physical?
No, this is handwritten with a quill. I did a lot of digging. I've got some piping hot booty.
Credit scores.
criminal records. You've done a bigger background check than anyone at Warner Brothers New Zealand has. Is this you auditioning, or, like your job
This
interview?
is my audition to be a producer. I love the idea that they're gonna look at me with my chocolate boobs, chocolate treasure boobs, and be like, "That's the girl. She looks like she's got her life together."
Yeah.
Bring me the phone, Toby. I've got to make a call to Australia.
But
Sorry.
yeah, do we want to dive into the girls?
Yeah. So we're going to shits and tits their looks. We're going to talk about a bit of information about them, what we know, what we've found out, what we can maybe expect on the season.
Yep.
And, get on through it.
Maybe some blatant lies and misinformation.
Oh, well, it's very popular at the moment, isn't it?
Well, do you want this wine back at any
No,
point?
pop it down.
You said that like it was the.
We-
You take that.
Little bit of advice for the season 3 girls: don't, don't read the comments, don't engage unless your name is Kween Kong. Period.
Our first queen is Amyl from Sydney, Australia.
Yes.
Age 27.
Yes.
Born in Colombia, raised in Sydney, started drag.
She was born in Colombia.
Yeah.
Oh,
top line, tits. I like it.
it's tits. It's hot. It's
Yep.
sexy. But,
She's also got the most beautiful face I've ever seen in my
Oh,
life.
stunning.
Truly.
Stunning.
But yeah, from waist up,
Yeah.
I'm here for it.
Yeah.
Waist down,
Well, there's just not much happening waist down.
Well, it's a bit
And
of
I
like
can't-
fabric just tied around.
yeah.
Yeah.
She left her pants in the hotel and ripped some fabric off the wall.
But you put a little doily sock on, a little frilly
Doily
sock,
bobby
little
sock.
frilly
I
sock.
hate it.
I just think black shiny pump with like a little doily sock is giving schoolgirl gone harlot, not
Yeah.
sailing the seven seas.
I guess it's hard though because when you pack for Drag Race, you've only got so much space.
Tea.
So you don't want to pack a massive pair of pirate boots that you're only going to be wearing for like the promo.
Like, I don't love the bobby sock, but I think that the reason that I don't love it is because it clashes so much with the I'm not going to say skirt. I'm going to say fabric wrap.
Is it? I don't even. My eye hasn't
Kind of
even gone to
tied.
there.
Tied at the side.
Oh. Yeah, no, I'm back with all of you. It's a long piece of fabric with a great top. Those sleeves, amazing. So yes, tits.
Oh,
Tits.
full tits.
Yes. But no, I don't know much about Amyl at all. Like, I really haven't seen Amyl perform. This is the first time that Amyl's kind of popped up on my radar. You little bitch. You little bitch with this name. But now I can endlessly talk about Amyl and people think I'm talking about a drag queen. I love Amyl.
I love smelling Amyl.
Oh, Amyl. Is Amyl coming? Is Amyl
Is
coming?
Amyl going to be there?
Is Amyl doing a spot number tonight?
She's helping. Absolutely.
Amyl,
Very good.
Is Amyl coming?
Do you think RuPaul partakes?
I wouldn't be surprised if Raven does a couple of drops in her diffuser in the just doing her makeup.
That happened to my friend Aiden.
No.
He poured it on the heater when he was high.
Well, I mean, literally the last episode of Kick Ons in this room, we spilt a full bottle of Amyl, cut to clip.
Does it open? Does it open?
Yes, it's a little Amyl.
Oh, it's full. Oh yeah, that is. I would like to thank the Kick Ons crew for donating a full bottle of Amyl to then spray paint gold, and all I if I don't get up soon. I mean, I can feel I can feel my chair disappearing.
Oh, yeah.
Good to laugh again.
Oh, wow.
We've ruined Dazza and Keith for life.
Jemima's not
true.
been seen since, actually.
No, she just became a vacuous cave.
but there is a new venue open.
That's,
That's good.
Smell
but no,
though.
I don't know much about her. I haven't seen her perform. I've just run into a couple of times in Sydney, but nothing, I'm going in as a blank slate. As I am with a lot of these casts this year. Like, they've
Yeah.
really dug deep and picked some interesting people rather than
Totally.
previous seasons where they've picked
Trash.
Yeah. More well-known people.
Shout out to Trash.
Trash.
I hope you're on the next season.
Well, I did a little digging. I have a source close to Kick Ons, from the Sydney scene, Father Time,
Oh.
who gave me a little bit of goss.
I would love to be like, she's a real fucking cunt.
She owes me $10.
Anonymous. We'll have one of those backlit,
Yeah. Anonymous
voice
Earth Stallion.
modulated.
Yeah.
But no, so she is, I think, a little fashion girly.
Do we know how long she's been doing drag for?
So doing drag since 2019, has walked in Australian Fashion Week in 2021 and 2023.
I'd see that. Yeah.
Um,
True.
I think they're trying to take a step towards fashion girlies, like
Okay.
as a reaction to the Ketamine and the Spanky Jackson, who are
Oh,
not.
you say they're moving away from the camp direction.
I think that they want
this
a
season.
winner that is Snatcherella. Because after RuPaul's comments on the Graham Norton show, where he said that we were all fucking slags.
Is it rotted? No, he said ratchet.
You know, Australian and Down Under queens are very different, but it's so
How are
much
they
fun.
different?
Well, they're a little bit more, I'm going to get in trouble for this, they're a little more ratchet.
Well, takes one to know one, doesn't it, Rupaul? All right.
Get it.
Yeah, that's what we definitely should be doing, coming for RuPaul.
RuPaul, I'd love to be on season 4 of RuPaul's Drag Race, wherever the fuck it happens. Yeah.
I think the thing that I love about Amyl and that makes me so excited about Amyl
Go on.
is that funny feeling it gives in my head. But no, the thing that I love about Amyl is that she is that fashion girly.
She is.
But
You can just-
also brings a level of stupidity
Yeah.
that I am into. And I say stupid as the highest compliment.
Well, no, because it seems like she's relaxed. You know,
Yes.
like there's a lot of people walk in like me
Amyl's
where they're
relaxed.
like, you know, and they're like, but she just seems like, yeah, whatever.
I mean, it's
having a wild
2019.
time.
She's a COVID drag baby as
Yeah.
well. They're fucking twisted.
That's true.
Those bitches, they had a lot of
That's
time.
why her costume is only from here up.
It's Zoom ready.
She is a COVID drag baby.
They never think about the bottom half, do they?
She came
my
on
God.
set with like
Me.
pajamas on, and they were like, "Are you going to change the bottom half?" And she's like, "Oh fuck, sorry,
So I'm just so used to it.
forgot about it."
And she is fluent in Simlish.
Oh, my god!
I saw this.
This has got to be the funniest thing that's ever
Yes.
happened in a Meet the Queens video ever.
Yes.
And she's like, favorite lip sync song? And she was like, yes. And then she just
Yeah.
went into
Yeah.
Simlish.
Blast Ruby new Yarby Dazzle Dable Dubes Immy Duka Mimi Sh
Fuck me, that is so funny. Why is no one talking about it?
It's
true.
so funny because it's like it's a full language that she
Yes.
would have had to learn to then
I know.
perform that.
Hi girls, it's the super duper Minnie Cooper here. Gonna give you some helpful advice, do's and don'ts. Do, always wear earrings. Got manly lobes? Hide them. Don't give up your regular gigs for the prospects of better one. More than likely going to be unemployed and disappointed. Do, always pay your costume maker. Can't afford it? Stable it together. Don't be late. In the words of Laganja Estranja, 15 minutes early and you're on time. If you're on time, you're late. And if you're late, you're fine. Good luck, girls. All the best.
Well, the next girl that we've got here is Miss Ashley Madison, a Melbourne girl, hometown girl, 25 years old. And her website says that she's Australia's most glamorous showgirl.
As a whole, I'm going to say it's tits. It's really boring, though. It's so plain for me, but it's like, it's not bad.
The wig is great. She looks... I think her beat is heaven. I just don't think you can then go on to the confessional cam and be like, I am the fashion girly of the season, when you have a gown that's just very like, okay.
There's nothing remarkable about it. And it doesn't have to be.
Doesn't it?
We're titsing and shitsing.
I'm going to say shit's only because she said that she was a fashion girl.
True, not living up to the expectation.
Well, she says that she wants to bring she wants to be the first Drag Race Down Under winner that is glamorous.
Yeah. And
What are you trying to say about
she's
spanky
doing-
motherfucker in the house tonight?
Did
There
you not
is
see
no
the
one more
Christmas tree
glamorous.
outlook
Yes.
that she had on TikTok?
Gosh.
I think that there is something really beautiful about the voluminousness
Yeah.
of the skirt.
Yeah. It does
Yeah.
look like thick and bulky and there's a lot of draping to it, which is
Okay.
nice. But it just doesn't do it. It's like,
Yeah.
It was interesting. So I watched one of her Instagram lives recently, and I asked her a question. I said, if there's anything that you would do differently in your Meet the Queens look
Yes.
now that you've seen it.
Yes.
And she said that pretty much as soon as she looked around and saw what Isis was wearing, she was like, oh shit, I shouldn't have done skulls. Like, she looked at Isis and went, that's stunning.
Well-
I wish I wasn't in the same thing.
on the other side of it though, I was saying earlier, it's shit that everyone's going to have pirate promos. Her promo picture doesn't look like a pirate look from a distance.
No.
So,
You could Photoshop out those skulls so
well, the
easily.
skulls are kind of hidden as well. They're just like white in the draping of the skirt.
And I think that that's my problem and what's good about it. It's like she's in a gorgeous black gown.
Yeah.
She looks stunning. No one can clock that beat. The hair is great. It's just, is it answering on the brief in an imaginative and interesting
true.
way? Is it fashion, like a fashion version of a pirate? It's a beautiful black gown, which doesn't read on TV as well.
What she
because
also
there's another
said,
similar look within the group of girls too.
We'll
So,
get to
yeah.
her, yeah.
what she also said, which was quite interesting, is that she was really worried before she saw the photos come out that her makeup was going to be bad. Like, she was like this is ugly because they were filming the Meet the Queens in the workroom, and she had to go, and she didn't have a light on her mirror, and so she had to go do her makeup in the dark.
Oh, yeah, they're not very well equipped in the infamous shed.
And they were all getting shushed.
Yes.
Which was quite funny.
They filmed all the Meet the Queens and the photo shoot and everything in the workroom side of the studio this time instead of the runway side. So, which sounds great on paper, but that also is where that's their dressing room. So there was obviously no dressing room this time, so it was a bit harder and limited.
Welcome to Kick Ons, bitch.
Well, that's true. We can make it work.
We all look stunning.
As for Ashley,
do you know what? You've talked me around. I think it is a tits.
Okay.
I think I'm just being a cunt. Do you know, I think that's good. Good for you.
There's some bad ones that we can shit. You
No,
know?
I think it's like I went in with this like feeling of like, what the fuck? Because it didn't feel like a piratey twist. But I think she's done a bit of...
it's clever.
It might be the vibe. Okay.
Now, the other thing... Oh, sorry.
Sorry. No, I just want to say, Ashley Madison... Having the name Ashley Madison does date you quite a lot.
It also sets you up for a lot of comparison.
Do you know she named herself that because she started drag when she was like 19 or something. And something. It's in here somewhere. She was quite young, and she said that her name is Ashley Madison because she kept stealing people's boyfriends.
Because I remember when the Ashley Madison scandal happened.
Yeah. Among the millions of Ashley Madison users outed in a hack exposing would-be cheaters, shining a spotlight on that line between private morals and public moralizing.
Yeah. But it feels very America.
We're dating ourselves here too.
Yeah.
I've been dating myself for a while. Let me tell you, I don't put out.
But there's a lot of people that don't get the reference at all, which I mean is probably a safe thing as well. It's just like
True.
Ashley Madison.
Today's episode is brought to you by AshleyMadison.com.
My drag career is stealing people's boyfriends, and now I'm here to steal the crown.
You should work on this show.
Thank you.
You should actually go on it. I think
you'd be good.
I don't think I've got...
You'd be really good.
No,
yeah.
No,
I reckon you go
Maybe
home
for like 2 episodes.
I don't think... As for things I know about Ashley, she has her own earring business, which she's branched out to do other things, which I'm always, in awe of people that are bringing legitimate, hopefully, business to the world of drag. I like people that are putting in the work and, creating products and doing their damn thing, because I salute you, because it's bloody hard.
So is she drop shipping? What's happening?
Well, she definitely makes the 3D printed earrings. That's where it all started.
Are we talking about laser cut vinyl?
No. 3D
so
printed.
they look just like those ones, but it is
Unless you look
3D
up close,
printed.
and you can see the layers.
Oh,
the
yeah,
levels
you got to sand them.
Oh, we did say some not very nice things about the earrings that Miss Beverly Kills wore on her Meet the Queens.
I don't like the earrings. I think with something that big, it needs to have more detail in it, because just being the silhouette of a blob.
No.
That were made by Miss Madison.
Oh, no.
So,
Sorry.
No.
Yeah, that's the earring queen herself.
My obsession with the girlies, the drag world, is
Yes.
the merch. This is the pin.
Yep. Logo pin.
Featuring Ashley Madison's iconic
Iconic.
signature logo.
What?
so it's her signature.
But it's iconic. I think we need to put a fucking tax on the word, frankly. I think we need to have inquiries into the use of the word
When is it?
iconic
Okay.
within the queer community, because it is your signature.
Look, you got to sell yourself.
Maybe
You
it's your signature. You're not putting that in a fucking
I don't think
check.
she even wrote that herself. I think that's,
No.
it's just a nice vector.
And so you can get the pin, which is cute.
Really not offensive.
It's an inoffensive, just for the mask amongst us. Good price.
Is
Enamel pin, $10.
$10.
$10 is a good price for a pin.
Yeah.
It's true.
How much are yours?
There's 2 different sizes. The large ones are 15.
But one of them
'cause they're
glows in the
this
dark,
big.
doesn't it? Do you still have those?
Yeah, they're only $5.
They're great. Check those out.
I put mine in the wash and it didn't glow anymore.
Oh, well, they're going off the shelves, but I could probably hold one for you.
Yeah.
Because, another thing I know about her, she used to work at Vaudeville.
Yeah, so she is one of our first of multiple connections to Vaudeville,
Yes.
the drag cabaret.
Yes.
All competing with their boss, which is very funny.
Yeah, so I know she used to be there. She actually went viral a few years ago because she was the person that photoshopped drag queens without their eye makeup. That was her. Where she got all these drag queens, removed all their eyeshadow and eye makeup, so it was just your eye and your eyebrow.
I love
and it was
it.
white, and you'll be able to find them. They went viral on Facebook, and they're so gross and like uncomfortable.
And this is maybe not objective journalism, but she is the proud creator of the most cooked transformation makeup on Instagram.
No, she is.
Do you see what you've wrought?
The blueprint.
Wasn't she sassy? Isn't she like her Melbourne reputation is that she's a
I
sassy
definitely
girl.
think she's in there to be like the equivalent of the Beverly Kills from last season.
Yes.
To like for her talking heads and being like.
What I've heard of Ashley Madison is just that like she was always getting in scraps in like the Melbourne scene. But,
Yeah,
like,
look,
in
there's
way.
been a lot of online activity.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Yes.
It's like, those girlies that just pop up from time to time and you're like, ooh, what's happening? What's the scandal? And like
Trouble seems to follow.
Yeah, I love it.
Words of wisdom / advice for season 3, girls, is win. Do whatever you have to win. Because if you don't win, it's fucking expensive. You've got to pay for everything. The winner gets everything paid for them. I know. Booze and travel and shit. So do whatever you have to win. That's what I say. And if you get 5th like I did, I didn't get 6th, I got 5th, okay? Yeah, you gotta hustle, girl. You gotta hustle. Just hustle, hustle, hustle. Anyway, good luck. Can't wait to see the season. See you at the premiere. Oops.
Next up, we have Miss Bumpa Love.
Bumpa Love! My old boss.
Your old boss, yeah.
You did that?
I was the original vote of all. They've been using a poster of me for about 5 years.
Yeah.
So
it is interesting that a lot of the copy pastes for all the articles have said that it's the only drag queen owned drag venue in Australia, and there are 2 on Smith Street already. So
Rainbow Clubhouse and what? I
Denny.
am a child.
Fanan, no, she better don't. No, UBQ is owned by Stella Roadkill, and Grouse is owned by Tina Del Twist and Dolly Diamond and Trev. We love Trev.
It's a great headline.
Yeah,
It is.
But that's not to disparage. Like that, these are new ones.
Yes.
It's just not current. So Kalutsi Cabaret in New Zealand, in Auckland's K Road,
It's owned by Kida and Anita. Yes.
Yeah, it's like a smorgies, except instead of a talking tree, it's ketamine.
So it's been going on for years and years and years and years and years. And because Bumpa's originally from New Zealand, she was super inspired by that and wanted to do our version of it here in Melbourne. So I was part of the team when she first opened. It was me, Passion Couture,
Jemima?
Jemima, Sasha Star.
and Isis, right?
And Isis was the swing. Yeah, she was my swing. My stuff was a bit roomy on her, but still, it was heaven.
I remember when Vodaval opened, there was all the drag girlies being like, it's this amazing kind of place where they'll pay for your lash glue.
We got like our foundation paid for, our wigs were covered.
Right? It was like a drag work.
And we were employed, as in we were getting super, and we were like, it was like you paid
It's
by
a
the hour.
sitcom that should happen because that'd be
Yeah.
a great show.
I know when she opened it, she really wanted to do it right. She really wanted to like legitimize the business of drag.
For it to have survived COVID and still be open in a exceptionally high rent, high risk market.
Yeah.
I've seen 3 other businesses open and close in the time that Vodaval has been open. So good for fucking her.
And it's an amazing venue where a lot of our newer performers have like cut their teeth, and it gives a lot of opportunities.
But that's just when Jemima pushed them down the stairs.
But let's talk about the look.
So the producers called up and they said, day 1, pirate theme. And she said, Muppets Treasure Island.
Well, she's obviously gone as like, is hag the right word? Like wench?
She's in the bottom of the boat.
She's a bit wenchy, Like she's like, when they come to shore, she's serving them their rum.
Yes.
That little bit of burlap in the hair is a real nice
The
touch.
burlap. When I saw that burlap tied up in her hair, number one, it took a second because it is the same color as the wig.
Yeah,
But
it's a textural thing.
It is
though.
stoned.
Yes.
But it is not stoned.
It's gemmed.
It's stoned like Braille.
It's
like,
gemmed.
There's like, they're far apart. Like it's
Maybe
just
it's a
like,
hidden message.
truly, they're like,
Help me.
like, why stone it if you're not going to stone it?
Look, we'll talk about it now. Yes, the lace is long. It's an uncut lace front, which is very rare in our industry these days. Full length, has not been
14 inches.
Yes. I don't know why it is that long. You have to understand, a lot of these drag artists, this is their first time on camera.
In HD.
So she's used to being on stage. And on stage, your lace can be down to your chin. Doesn't matter.
Well, the hens parties aren't going to notice.
No.
And if, you're trying to stop them from snatching your wig, you want extra
That's
reinforcement.
true. Yeah, does the look excite me? No, but she looks like a pirate, like in the world of pirates to me.
Wench. She's
Yeah.
giving
Yeah.
wench.
Yeah, but it's like still pirate world.
I'm always a big fan of a drag outfit that is voluminous. Like I feel like there's this sort of, you want to be the skinniest Minnie to ever skinny Minnie. But like anything that makes you take up space, I'm always so attracted to. I'm like, be bigger, be fatter, be more glamorous.
And one thing that I like about it, she looks like a drag queen.
Yeah.
She looks
You know what I
beautiful. I mean,
mean?
Bumpa's
She looks beautiful.
always serving a beautiful
Yeah.
face. Because, like, that smile will take you everywhere. Like, she's just got it. But
Yeah.
But look, I feel like I'm being really nice today, but like I'd still give it a tits.
I'm giving it shits.
Yeah.
But only because I'm like, this to me is not giving full pirate fantasy. Also, the scale of the telescope is not happening for me.
Well, she probably didn't bring that herself.
It needs to be 10 times bigger or 10 times smaller.
Yes.
I think you blame Warner Brothers for that, though.
Well,
We can
once
blame
again, I
Warner
have
for
to
a lot
blame.
of things.
Number one, getting rid of the Scooby-Doo spooky coaster. Number two,
No, it's refurbishment, all right?
Oh, well.
It's not gone, and they're making their new the Wizard of Oz land.
oh, that is exciting.
Heaven, yeah.
Oh,
That
we
is
love a
exciting.
current reference.
Yeah. But what can we expect from it? So she's obviously the oldest queen.
Is
So-
she
51 years old.
51? Oh, I missed that.
So she's
Okay.
going to be, matriarch mother, maybe.
If I ever got old, I would hate it if people talked about it.
Well, it's lucky you're going to be 23 forever.
Ageism. What are you going to do about it?
What are we going to do about it? But no, I mean, she does a lot for the community. She's on the Yarra City Rainbow Advisory Committee.
Yep.
And yeah, I think she's going to bring that motherly energy.
Yeah.
And as mum, I endorse this message.
Yeah.
Bumper, fuck yeah.
Yeah.
But
Oh, yeah.
I'm still not, yeah, no.
Does that make me the tie?
Well, yeah, you got to be the tiebreaker. Is it a shits or tits?
See, look, I had fun looking at this. I think it's a tit.
All right.
It's
Tits.
a tit.
It's a tit officially.
it's a
Sorry, Bumper.
tit. Yeah.
All right.
You're never going to have a ham hock soup again.
Hello, Season 3 sisters, and welcome to the Down Under family. You have finally reached that stage in your career where it's gonna become time that you need to register yourselves for GST. Now make sure you put that 10% aside when it happens, or else you'll be fucked.
Next, we have Flor. I think that Flor is the one that I might be most excited about.
Yeah, so I just know that Flor was on House of Drag, which was Kid Anita's TV show with Warner Brothers in New Zealand prior to Drag Race.
And she kind of came out of it like the audience darling. But I have it on good authority that she needed subtitles.
She's also really great friends with our, favourite. There we
Miss
go.
Yuri Guy. Yeah, they're besties. Besties, gal pals.
Yeah, yeah.
Are they?
Yeah.
Flor seems really cool.
Yeah.
I really like Flor's energy.
This is a vibe. Like, it just feels, however, unfortunately, like she positioned the razzle dazzle of the
Oh, we're
outfit.
talking about the look. Yeah. Shit. Okay, but here's why. Too much.
Yeah.
It's like, I'm going to be a skeleton, but I'm also going to be a treasure chest, but I'm also going to wear a wig with some rings in it, but it's going to be flat, but out of proportion. And then there's a lot going on.
The cardinal sin is a fucking black legging that cuts off at the ankle.
Oh, yeah.
Well, there's a lot
Which
of
was
weird
not in the
cuts.
original sketch.
Oh, it's often thrown around like, are you wearing the outfit or is it wearing you? Yeah. But this is clearly wearing her.
Well, she's apparently like
Tiny.
5'6", tiny little
Yeah.
human.
So she's 25. If you grew up in the 2000s, if you came of age in the noughties, like it's scarring because it takes you back to the mullet dress. We have a very distinct memory of Ashley Simpson and, these people wearing these outfits with one sleeve.
It's giving Kath and Kim, I tanned the wrong arm. Just switch your dress around. Just wear it on the other arm.
But this is the thing. I think that I love it. I love her, and I think that she shines,
I love her.
She shines through the ugly outfit.
I guess it's also difficult because this outfit was made in Australia and it's shipped over. Yeah. So there was no client, fittings and back and forth. So she would have just had to wear what, showed up. But also I think the styling comes down to it too, because maybe with a different wig, it could have looked really cool. Or maybe
just rip that black leg off.
Yeah, or maybe if she's a half skeleton. I know let's ignore it's a promo for a second, but what if half her face was like a golden skull and she had this crazy big updo on one side to really lift up her proportions?
I think it is like the principals come in hour 11 and just been like, I know we're doing Rocky Horror Picture Show, but can we put a body stocking under the whole thing to make it a little bit more modest?
Yeah.
Like it's Catholic schoolgirl modesty requirements at the end, because the body stocking feels like it comes out of nowhere.
No skin.
It's an afterthought.
Yeah.
I think anything that just cuts off at the ankle in drag. No.
But also, why is she putting this side forward? Wouldn't you put the
This is
interesting
what I'm
side
saying,
forward?
is that it's styled so you can either have leg
Yeah.
and arm, or you can have bejeweled
Yeah.
fantasy.
Because like the interesting side to me is the like
The
dripping
rib
jewels and the
cage.
rib cage.
Yeah.
But she's in the promo picture, it's all just the shoulder.
Yeah. The rib cage is bejeweled to within an inch of its life. But also, can I have a look at that? Okay, so look at this skull she's holding. The scale of that skull does suggest that it's the skull of a child.
And she would have brought that skull. That's her skull.
She's killing children. And I've said it
that's the
here
message.
first.
That's the message. Also, what's the neck doing? So it's just like a weird cow neck.
Well, that's uncircumcised. We need him oil. Bring him up.
So yeah, look, it's a shit, but I am honestly most excited to see her on the show.
Yeah, this look has not made me feel any different about my excitement towards her at all.
No.
There's a lot of ambition in this look. It just doesn't quite land with the full story.
Yeah. All right, well.
Hello and greetings to the cast of Drag Race Down Under Season 3. If you're hearing this recording, it means I'm currently filming the new season of Czechoslovakia versus the world, and I'm unable to take your call right now. But if I was to give you one piece of advice on how to navigate the fame and fortune of being a new Ru girl, I would say just make sure to... Sorry, I have to go back on set? Oh, okay. No, it's not a phone. No, I haven't got my phone. What are you doing? Put down the handcuffs. Leave me alone. Ah!
Okay, next, it's the Booch.
Hey!
It's Gabriella LaBucci.
Okay, Gabriella LaBucci from Ballarat, Victoria.
LaBucci.
Let's talk about the look first.
So Captain Featherford fell in some hard times.
She's got the boots that we should have given to Amyl.
I owned those boots in 2008.
Yeah,
Do you know who else owned those boots? Amy Lee. She was doing it for Evanescence.
Yeah, that's true. Pastel mint coat with a ruff and some feathers and a judge's wig.
Tits.
Are you out of your ever-loving fucking... This, do you see this harness? I saw that harness in the gutter at World Pride, attached to a twing.
That's where she got it.
What is it? Dolls Kill? AliExpress Dolls Kill.
Well, if you're looking for 3 reasons to get rid of Shein, number 1, exploitation of workers. Number 2, environmental damage.
That's
Number
true.
3, this fucking outfit.
Yeah.
Take it away.
If you knew that was underneath it, why would you open the coat?
The straps are the focal point.
Somebody's grandmother is walking around without any underwear right now because this
Or
bitch
any
snatched
hair.
it.
Her leg colours are terracotta and her body is paper white and then her face is another colour.
Yeah, it's very much choose your own adventure.
She's trying to do a like the opposite of a nude illusion where it's just nude.
Like it looks
but the
like brown
illusion is that
pants.
It's
It
not.
just looks like brown
There
pants.
is more shade range than Fenty here. Yeah. That is insane.
It's a nude illusion.
Nude delusion, but
Oh.
makeup looks nice. I would have done maybe an updo because the hair connecting to the shoulders is a bit like...
Yeah. Maybe a tiny silly hat.
A gorgeous silly hat.
For the height, yes, it's true.
Also, the
she
most
got a nail on?
charisma in her Meet the Queens video. I love a girl who walked in there and went, yeah, just throw a bucket of water at me. Like 3 times.
Yeah, apparently she's the only one that like, yeah.
But imagine
Yeah, but-
imagine going on Drag Race, Simone, and having them being like,
Can I play
"So,
devil's
water
advocate?"
or not?
If you look like that, you wouldn't give a shit if there's water thrown on you.
You're like, you're saving me a trip to the bathroom.
Yeah.
No, didn't
Fashion
the
queen.
Booch got in contact with you and said, just say what you're going to say,
Oh,
bitch.
Gabriella LaBucci is a fan of the show, and
I'm
she
sorry.
said, "I cannot wait for you to tear me to shreds." So we may be going a bit hard for people that are watching at home, but we have been given the utmost permission.
What was our excuse for the other girls?
And to you, Gabriella LaBucci, I wish you would tear it to shreds. Thank you so much.
I've known Gab for years. I love Gab. She'd been on my radar because I worked a lot in regional Victoria, but I started to really love her. But she used to have a YouTube channel, and she used to do like makeup reviews and makeup tutorials, and she'd do giveaways, and we would watch them and love them. And then when Piano Bar came to Ballarat, when I was working with them, we were looking for local queens. And I was like, we have to have Gab. We have to have Gab. We have to have
Get
Gab.
the Booch.
Yes. And she has really blossomed in the last 4 years, I'd say. Her performances are hilarious.
She's
She's
very
so funny. She is incredibly smart and clever and quick. Everything that I love about a drag queen. She just looks like shit, you know? But that's fine because she like leans into it. But she also is now getting the thing which I love. She now cultivates ugly looks in like a fun way.
Weird.
Think like well, but like
Captures crochet dress.
exactly
Yeah.
where she's like doing things that are like not fashionable stereotypically, but with her spin on it. So I hope throughout the season we get to see some of that because that to me is her.
And that is the like Spanky Jackson model that we've come
Yeah.
to love of like someone who's just irreverent and drag. It's silly. It's fun. It
What do we
shouldn't-
feel like about if she wins? We've got that. Like that is the Down Under blueprint.
Hey, if she wins, that means there's an Australian winner, and I don't give a shit.
That's true.
And a
take it.
regional Australian winner.
There you
to
go.
boot.
I think that's going to be a bit of a tough point for her a lot is going to be her looks. But with a personality like that, you know, it's almost like the Adore effect, you know, when
Yeah.
Adore was on her season and she just would just light up a room no matter
Yep.
what she looked like.
Charisma.
I
She-
look forward to a snatch game, maybe.
Oh, yes.
But a quote from her: "She can't sew for shit." So a design might be a little bit tricky.
If you're casting for a reality TV show, it's like you
Yes.
want this personality in there instead of mine.
Is that's why you didn't get on?
Booch.
You're too similar.
You're parked in my
no,
spot,
that's
bitch.
true. They've
Yeah.
always said that.
Yeah.
Interchangeable swings.
I had this up. Yeah, we're the same size too.
Well, no, you and Ashley Madison both bringing glamour.
That's fucking right. Absolutely. Why are we laughing? Why are we laughing?
As a whole, shits on the look, but I can't
Fucking-
wait.
Yeah.
It's probably going to be a season of shits, and I don't care.
It's like shit.
Yeah, it was the same thing with Spanky. Like it was shits, but we're like, we love it though.
Fucking
like
A,
it's
yeah.
awful, but it's like fun.
I was just trying to think of Spanky's promo look, and then I remembered, and I wish that I hadn't.
My babies, my angels, my loves, it's Mother, Sasha Colby, winner of season 15 of RuPaul's Drag Race. And I just want to say,
Next on the chopping block, we have Miss Hollywood star.
Oh yes.
She's been doing drag for about a year and a half, 2 years.
She's another COVID child.
Born and raised in New York, she considers herself the Naomi Campbell of Australia.
Scarlett Adams is pissed.
My favorite quote from her, from one of the Meet the Queens. Oh my god. My favorite quote from her Meet the Queens was, "I named myself Hollywood because Hollywood is a facade. What are you hiding, Hollywood?"
Ooh.
But she's from New York, which is funny.
Yeah, it's true.
Yeah, she's been living in Australia for 9 years now, so she's practically Australian.
Well, she was in Book of Mormon.
Yes, Book of Mormon and Kinky Boots. She played Kinky Boots.
She was the Kinky Boots.
Well,
She was the Kinky
she was
Boots.
in Book of Mormon as in like the actual touring production. Kinky Boots was like Newcastle Community Theatre.
Was it really? Because
Yeah.
she says it in the same same breath.
No, it's not.
So she's got the chops. You know, like she does musical theatre.
Yeah, she's actually done musical theatre. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, let's talk about the look.
Once again, production called up and were like, the theme is pirates, and Hollywood said,
No.
the theme is me not looking like a fucking
Yes.
idiot.
Yeah.
She looks so incredible.
Yes.
She looks fashion actually,
Yep.
like actual glamour, and it still reads pirate to me.
Yeah.
She doesn't look super piratey.
No.
So she like that picture can follow her for the rest of her life. It's heaven.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean?
No, absolutely.
So she's done a really good job, but she's still to theme.
Yeah.
You know?
She's to theme
Even
if
without
you know
all the
the
explanations,
theme.
you still look at her and you go, yeah,
Yeah.
sea time, pirates.
Yeah. No, and
Why
I
did
was
someone
gonna
dress
say-
as a seagull? Sorry, I just...
Where was the
It
seagull?
was a seagull.
But where was the plank?
The whole look is a great tits. It's almost a mama that's pussy.
That's Mama That's
Oh,
Pussy
it's
for me.
pussy.
It's hot.
As for the rest of Hollywood, I've worked with her once. I did like a little viewing party thing at Star Casino when they were sponsoring one of the episodes last year. And she was a great performer. She's new. She is one of those people that isn't like adjacent to the drag community. So I was seeing her in a group show with other drag queens, and it was really fascinating because it's stuff that like other performers, it's second nature to be like on a stage with the other drag queens and doing all the drag choreo and everything. But it's clear that's not the world she's from and trained up in. So it's going to be interesting to see her in maybe group challenges like that.
Yeah.
But not that she was bad. It was just like, oh, she's not used to doing this.
Team.
You know, but also it was New Year's and they were casting at the time. So she was probably like not sleeping.
She also did World Pride, didn't she perform?
She performed with Kelly Rowland.
Yeah, so like everyone else went on hiatus because they flew out like straight like during World Pride. But Miss Hollywood said, "No, babe, I'm gonna take that gig."
She's like,
Yeah.
"That's
She worked like up until like the night before she
Yeah.
flew to New Zealand.
for
Well, you
her.
wouldn't say no to Miss Kelly Rowland.
That's true.
It's a little more.
Obvious.
But yeah.
Well, she did ask me first, and I was busy.
You said, "So sorry, I'm doing my dossier." You know,
You should see me doing
I've got
my
edges to
pointed dance
burn.
I've got tea bags to do.
But I'm excited to see. Like, I think she's going to be great if we have singing challenges, performances
She
challenges.
said she can sing opera. She sang a little bit in the Meet the Queens promo.
In Simlish? Then I don't give a
no,
shit.
in Spanish. So.
But no, I'm excited. Like, I don't know what else to expect from her.
I did find in her Meet the Queens, she was the one where I was like, you have scripted this whole thing for yourself.
That it did feel a little bit.
It was
stiff
very,
when she
very.
was speaking.
My angels, my babies, my love, it's me, Sasha Colby, mother. Isn't that amazing? We're gonna keep it going.
We're on to Melbourne's own Isis, Avis, Loren.
Hey! Isis, let's talk about her look first. So, definitely a tits for me.
Oh,
It's tits.
Tits.
So, for context, Isis is a couturier.
Yes, she is amazing at sewing and couture gowns and frocks and legendary.
My only critique, if I was going to say anything, which is it's obviously so stunning, so well put together, is it feels like 4 ideas.
Top note, I like it, but I have very high expectations for Isis. And this isn't quite what I was looking for because if you look at it close, okay, so top half, her bodice and corset is out of a wood pattern with little filigree on it, and there's jewels and gems and treasure spilling out over the top. Gorgeous.
Yeah.
But then there's a like tribal skull,
voodoo skull.
with feathers.
Yeah.
But then there's a treasure map.
Yeah.
And I know like treasure map, that's the treasure, but it still feels...
It feels like, and like it was nice of Spanky Jackson to donate her skull to science. I would have loved a whole gown that was just a treasure map.
Yes.
I'd have loved a whole gown that was just a treasure chest. The Voodoo Princess feels like...
The hat
left
wasn't
of-
needed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Also, a tiny bit icky. Yeah. I think that it's so pretty. It's so like her shape in it is so beautiful, and then it's like X marks the spot on my pussy.
Yeah, it was kind of like it took away from it.
There's nothing like putting a big X over just where all your genitals are mounded together beneath spandex.
If maybe that bottom half was just the same material as the blouse, and it was all about the corset, and then in her hair she had like some jewels and gems.
More treasure spilling down, yeah.
And that maybe that would have just pushed it to like yes. The other thing, did you notice on the promo that she had like custom made doubloons with her like name on them?
That's cool.
So that's all that's across there.
If you look closely, I've done the same thing. Don't look closely.
How high res
Which I mean
the
was
camera?
also, what a waste of time. But I liked it. Like maybe there'll be merch. Maybe there'll be
That would be hot. I'd buy a fucking balloon Isis.
Actually, yeah.
Maybe there'll be merch because she'll obviously have a mold for them. I don't put
Do
fucking
it.
chocolate in them. Like,
Maybe
go for
this
it.
is the beginning of her pirate era.
If she just runs with pirate.
She's gonna make that promo image work.
It's a tits. It's a
tits.
tits.
Oh,
I
it's a
just,
tits. It's a
It's
tits.
like very Divine Corpse, 3 different pictures.
Now, as Isis, like she's a Melbourne regular, she actually won the same competition that you did.
She is the first winner of Dragnet.
Which was a local drag competition here in Melbourne a couple of years ago.
Yeah, well,
Was anyone after you, or are you the current reigning?
So Amina
No.
took out All Stars, and then there was no other
Oh,
regular
okay.
winners after me.
She's also competed in Queen of the Galaxy. I judged that year. She did really well in that. But yeah, she is a working girl.
There is, I think, maybe no one in the Melbourne drag scene that is talked about with such love. That like everyone
I was
I know
confused
is
in-
like, she is so lovely. She's the nicest person in the world.
Yeah.
She has the heart of a little old lady.
But then in
She
her Meet the
does,
Queens,
though.
she said,
She said,
people
"People think I'm a
I'm a bitch. And I'm like, literally,
I've never heard that.
never heard that. Everyone is like, oh, Isis, I would do anything for her.
No, Isis is like one of those girls. She's really funny, like in a way that sneaks up on you.
Yeah.
Is it if she's in a room with a lot of loud personalities, she might get swallowed up for the first few weeks.
Oh, but bring on that fucking sewing challenge.
She will eat them.
Yeah.
And she's been in so many.
But she's a performer as
I was
well.
going to
I'm
say
not
she's in so many group shows and everything, so she'll be fine with any choreography and group numbers.
Maybe she'll have enough time to give the booch a hand.
Help out. No, but like all of her drag ability is 100% there.
Yeah, but
it's
within
just
the
being
world
like
of-
a
yeah.
la 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 la.
Yeah.
She's not that girl. She's not gonna like speak over people.
Well, that's what I mean. Well, she'd be like Yuri.
Yeah.
Like she gets lost.
I wonder what it's like to be in a room with a lot of loud personalities.
Can't relate.
Isis has actually been here the whole time.
As a whole, tits.
Oh, tits. Tits.
Can't
Yeah.
wait. But I'm begging and hoping we see some amazing garments throughout the season.
Looks. It's the look season. It's very season 7 of Drag Race after all the foolishness.
Mm-hmm.
I did quite like in her Meet the Queen, she says, I'm half Italian, so instead of bringing the sauce, I'm bringing the sugo. It's just Italian for sauce.
Oh!
I'm going to bring the sugo.
Well, would you still just be bringing the sauce?
Yeah.
Oh, it's good writing.
Yeah,
that's
good,
good
yeah.
actually.
Good luck to all the contestants of season 3 of RuPaul's Drag Race Down Under. Mother's milk for you. Love you.
We have Ivana Drink.
Oh, another New Zealander.
Because she's married to Keita, isn't she?
No,
Oh.
she's married to Anita.
Sorry,
Are they not
Ivana
married?
Drink. I was thinking of the other one.
No.
Rita Menu. No, Ivana Drink.
No.
Yes.
Ivana Drink, nay Wiglet.
Yes.
She
This
actually, yeah.
is
her name-
Anita Wiglet's husband as well. And she used to be called Ivana
Wiglet.
Wiglet,
Yes.
Oh.
Because Ivana Drink doesn't drink. She's sober. She has the most beautiful face.
Oh, she's
The
gorgeous.
face
Let me
of
see her
an
face. I
angel.
need to see the picture.
I almost went to
Oh,
like...
Gina Liano.
She's...
That was Gina Liano. That was Gina Liano in the Pirates of Penzance.
So she's been doing drag for 9 years and started in competitions and was just winning all the competitions. I've gotten from an interesting source that there was a little bit of a
Was it Sugo?
little bit of it was the Sugo. There's a Sugo close to Kick Ons. So there was a little bit of like, hush hush whispers about the fact that she kept winning the
Bribery.
competitions because they were Keita and Anita's
Oh,
competition.
there we go.
Wait, no.
All right.
There was a slight suspicion
Oh,
Slight suspicion.
nepotism.
that there was
But-
bias.
But from what I understand, they were deserved.
I know she's run some like makeup classes and stuff in New Zealand as well, which is cool.
She's also a lawyer.
What?
What?
Gina Liano. She's got a new podcast.
She's got a fragrance line.
On the iHeartRadio network.
Yeah, no. Totally.
But
Yes.
let's talk about the look.
It's very
It's costume shop, isn't
costume
it?
box.
Well, this is the fear, is that when you get that brief, you're going to look costume box.
Yeah.
And it looks very nice. Like, it looks
Oh,
very,
look,
like...
nice quality. That's Rose Chong.
Oh,
That's the Rose Chong.
That's
shout
the
out to
Rose.
Rose Chong.
Yes.
This hair is from Rose Chong.
There you
actually.
go.
I think if this is your moment to give us your personality just through your fashion, this is not giving me that.
No risks taken.
She said,
No.
"I'm a drag queen." Trademark.
But you know what? It's not even I'm a drag queen, because the outfit is not a drag queen outfit.
How do you think?
She's just a beautiful.
I'm excited to
natural woman.
see if there's any inner demons that escape confessionals all throughout the show about Anita Wiglet.
Imagine if she just didn't acknowledge it. She was just like, my husband is really controlling.
Yeah, like doesn't say the name. Like a mirror moment.
My husband redacted.
Yeah, he's never accepted me for my drag.
He hates that I do drag. It's all about him.
Incredible.
That is so funny.
Because Anita is intensely positive. Does this mean Ivana's like, because they're like, do you think a bit yin and yang? Yeah.
She's the April Ludgate
Yeah.
in
Do
this
you think she's
scenario.
like going to be throughout the whole season angry and
I hope so.
yeah?
I hope so.
If she is just as peppy as Anita, I don't know how they like live in the same. But like that would just explode.
No,
You know?
no. Have you ever met a happy couple? No.
No. We're going through a cost of living.
That's right.
It's
Cause he
Who can
lives.
afford,
Cause he
who can
lives.
Who
afford
can
to
be
be
happy?
happy?
It costs too much. I have a deep-seated belief that Anita Wiglet actually goes home and is like, "Fuck everyone.
I hope
Those
so.
fucking cunts."
I'm yet to see it.
Fuck
I'm yet to see it.
them
But the one person you think should be able to do it to is her husband. So I hope.
I hope the darkness rears its
Yeah, I
ugly
hope we
head.
get a little.
No, but I just hope they get home, they pour a nice big glass of wine, and they just talk shit
Shows
about
that
everyone.
Art Simone won't shut the fuck up.
So she was the one who in the Meet the Queen said that Kiwi drag is a bit friendlier and less catty than Australian drag. So she's got some things to say.
Yeah, but she lives with Anita.
Yeah, she's like, everyone is so nice
They're
where I
so
live.
nice.
Yeah, everyone's
Because if
so
she's
lovely.
met Keita, I think she understands that you can be a bit catty as well. Like
Yeah.
Keita has a forked tongue. She go, well,
Oh, she got in drag for the first time for their school play to play Rose Red in Eating the Wolf at Maxi High School. Yeah, Ivana, I know what high school you went to. That is the power of the dossier.
well, no, that's what can happen as soon as you're on the show. You know, they can Google everything.
The other thing I've got here is that she won the something, but I've accidentally blurted the whole through it. So I don't
She
know
won
what
the hearts of the world.
There we
It
go.
says Queen of which I don't know what that is.
Queen
but,
of
Cramp?
But yeah, this is
Oh, that's
the
the
moment where I
title.
really thought I was going to burn my house down.
Okay. As a look, I mean, I've gotten a bit sassier as the wine has kicked in. It's a shit for me.
It's a shit for me.
It's a shit.
I
But
think the worst crime is boring.
Yes.
And it's like beautiful, but
Oh,
come on.
she is gorgeous and in and out of drag. So like, no wonder.
Sounds like you're trying to do an
You
HR compliment
know.
sandwich here. You're like, she's beautiful. She's
Anyway, she looks like
amazing.
shit this
Yeah,
time. But
there we go.
I'm bored. But can't wait. Bring it on.
Oh, you know who's bored? She is.
Who have we got next?
Next, we have Miss Ivory Glaze.
Oh, from Sydney.
Sydney. She's half Chinese, half Dutch.
Oh.
4 years as a drag queen and is a wig stylist.
Yeah, I've seen some of her hats and they're very nice. She was the one where she doesn't have a bottom half of
Well,
her
she's got a
outfit.
slingshot.
Oh my god, her pussy's in traction. Oh my god.
Okay, let's talk about the look then. Shit. But only because where's the rest of it? Where is it?
It was.
Well,
we were
there
saying
was-
with Amyl, we were like, oh, where's the rest of
There
it?
was
This is
one.
really...
There was one piece of white fabric, and Amyl got to it first.
Fucking A.
Makeup amazing. Hair, well, as a wig stylist, she's kind of just got like hair down. But
It's always so funny to me when a drag queen still wears like 3 pairs of tights, but wears a G-string, and the G-string is just flat against the ass.
Oh, you can see the seam of the tights like
Yeah.
behind the G-bang, and I'm
yeah.
like, no one has ever been more covered up and less sexy than this.
I'm just going to guess that she ran out of time and she said, oh, it's just the promo. It's fine.
The other thing that I am going to take issue with is that in the bowl of lines that they all had to pull from,
What did she
she
get?
chose the one that said, a drag queen can never have enough booty. And I'm like,
While dressed like that.
it's just like,
Maybe she was trying to be ironic.
or maybe she was saying like, I can never have enough. Please give me more.
Yeah, that's a call for donations.
Please.
And like, I'm team small booty, team big booty,
That's
team
fine.
medium booty.
Yeah.
But you know,
It's an interesting pairing of
what a choice!
together.
What a choice! I don't know if this is true, but she said that she's 7 foot tall in drag. But I don't know if
No,
that
she
was
is
a
tall. She is tall.
exaggeration.
She is tall.
There are a few tall
But
girls,
you'll
and I
find
can't wait to
most
see
drag
her.
queens are pretty much 7 foot tall when they put their wig on.
This just feels foolish on the part of production. They should cast small girls to make the set look
Well,
bigger.
that's what Flor's
That's what,
doing.
but that's what I said.
Very.
You
yeah.
could fit 12 smaller
Hobbiton
people.
style, yeah.
Well, maybe Ivory Glaze. Oh, actually, no. I was going to say Ivory Glaze is maybe 2 drag queens in a trench coat, but she's not wearing a trench coat.
Nope. So the look is a shit. I think it's
Yeah.
pretty obvious why. There's more. Where's the rest of it?
But again, a point of view, something more.
That's true. It is. It's
She got the costume box version, but she only got half of it.
the other one got lost.
The other one got
in
lost
shipping.
in the mail.
She was like, oh my god, this is so cheap, $79.99. It's like, oh no, it's just for
She
the
didn't
top.
realize it was separate.
Yeah, bottoms not included.
But you know what? The boots giving not a pump and giving giving Tina Arena, I'm in chains.
Yeah, going back to merch, she's one of the other ones that
Pull it
is-
up.
Yeah, there's created some like fun merch. She's released a cum rag.
Cum rag, which is
Yes.
devastating because
And she's also got pins.
Yeah, or the pin's a bit boring.
we should
but
explain why it's devastating.
Me and my former girl group have always wanted to put out cum rags.
yeah,
She beat us to it. It also looks like a really like nice.
people said it's good quality.
It looks good
Yeah.
quality. It looks.
I guess probably you could look. You know, it's the facial towel.
Well, it's 100% cotton. 550 GSM. That's quite thick.
What is the price?
$15, as much as one of your pins.
That's
yeah.
true.
And she's also got a pin. I like this pin. I think it's cute. This is my favorite drag name. I think it's really funny.
Ivory Glaze.
Yeah, that's great.
Is that meant to be like
Cum.
Cum.
Is that what do people call cum Ivory Glaze?
Well, no.
They
but-
will now.
Yeah.
This is her influence.
Or is it like glazed donut? I don't know.
Well,
or
all of her merch seems to suggest it is pretty cum based.
she should bring out a hair gel and also a facial cleanser.
Mm.
And
a bottle of Amyl, really undercut Amyl.
If Amyl doesn't do an Amyl, I can't help her. She's can't
Yeah,
help you.
I want an Amyl branded Amyl.
Imagining those dorky little 12-year-olds at Drag Expo coming up and buying a bottle of Amyl. I fucking live. Like, what's this? Oh, mum,
it's video head cleaner, love.
Yeah, no, look, I feel like I don't know a lot about her.
No.
Even from her Meeting the Queens, from this look, I'm like, who are you?
Yeah.
And I can't wait to find out.
Great at makeup though. Like they
pretty,
gave the girls a
pretty.
lot of close-ups. For her, I was happy for the
Yeah.
close-up.
She looks good.
Yeah.
And last but not least, Miss Rita Menu.
Now,
Jolly
is this meant to be
Roger.
like read a menu.
Rita
menu. Rita
yeah,
menu.
like read a menu, like you would say read ham hock soup on the Vaudeville
But
menu.
is that something like catty you say to someone like
read
read
a
a menu? Like
I don't think
Read
so.
a menu from time to time,
Yeah, I
darling.
don't know.
I've written here, there's not a lot of information about her online except from one amazing sleuth
Oh.
who's noted that her name is a nod to the phrase read a menu.
Wow.
And thank you,
Wow.
Reddit sleuth.
Fucking A.
You keep coming with
How
the
did you come
goods.
up with that?
Only been doing drag for a year.
Yeah, because I follow her on Instagram and I saw her do some like Q&A things, and that's where I saw it. I was like, wow. Because like, someone was like, "What did you audition for the other seasons of Drag Race?" She's like, "I couldn't have because I wasn't doing
I
drag."
wasn't a drag
I
queen.
didn't exist yet.
I just so I've been doing drag, I would say like properly for a year and a bit. I could not even imagine having the gall to put in an audition tape. Even the audition tape itself is too hard for someone who's been doing drag for a
Now,
year.
an audition tape is a tape that someone puts together when they have to.
I had a Zoom, sorry. But
the confidence.
do we know
with
what
these
her
girls.
background is? Because maybe
So-
she's like done
so-
something else that she.
It's always theatre.
Dancer come drag queen.
There we go.
Yeah, and that's maybe my issue. I can't dance. Well, she's
you
going to
got
be
the
bringing
grit.
the stunts. She's a flippin'
Wow, does she
splittin',
flip and
Blah
stuff?
blah blah. Yeah. Well, this is what she says. I literally could not find
No.
anything.
Well, she
about
doesn't
her.
exist, you know, like.
She's a seamstress. If we would like to now talk about the outfit.
She didn't make this outfit.
Oh.
Because I follow her on Instagram and she was showing the person that made it.
Oh, well,
Read a
then I'm
menu
wrong.
official.
Yeah.
Okay. I have a very like specific insecurity that like if your skull was ugly, you'll never know because it's underneath all your flesh. And it's like this is the skull that I think of when I'm like, I hope no one ever uncovers my body.
The
and
shape
this
of
is
that
the
skull is like teenage boy Bart Simpson on a t-shirt. It's weird though because if you know you're doing a promo shoot, why bother doing a gown with a train? Because you're not moving in it.
The problem that I have with it is the massive divide between the boobs.
Yeah.
I find that a lot with drag looks, the boobs are just in the wrong place.
So this is clearly from a costumer or seamstress or whatever that usually deals with AFAB people.
Yeah.
Because if you had tits like that, they get moved into the center and you get great cleavage and
Yeah.
everything. I remember even chatting. I've spoken to Passion about this and Polly about this a lot. The boobs are the hardest thing, and only drag queens really seem to understand it and get it because you're making something that isn't there.
Yes.
And whereas all the patterns and everything that exists is for like moving, you know, two blobs into a new spot or like enhancing them. So when you don't have them or you don't have the right garments or like fake tits, you know, to like, it doesn't work.
I just think that it makes the eye look like the boobs are looking that way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it just looks wrong.
Yeah.
But I think the little scoop is quite expertly done. Like it lays flush, it looks right, and satin is a fucking beast. Like it does look incredible. The tailoring. I wonder about who they've given the birds to. They Photoshop birds for two of the girlies.
Yeah, it's true.
I think it's like a symbol, like the dark mark hangs above
Or
them.
maybe she got a bird because she didn't get a pirate pun because she was the one whose line was just expect the unexpected.
Oh, that's
which I
right.
feel like
Yes.
is so shady.
Do you know my tagline used to be unexpectedly expected? I'm so kooky.
You're such a quirky
I'm so
girl.
I'm so random. Like,
Wow, she's not like other
I know.
girls.
Like, 'cause,
Jesus
yeah,
Christ.
Think like what you think you'd get, but you're not gonna get
Go
it.
like this.
Oh.
Go like this. Go like this.
What are you doing?
Go like this.
With what?
Go like this with your hand. We'll put a bird there later.
Yeah, look, I don't know much. I'm going to give the outfit a shit. I like the idea. The skull
Yeah.
needs to be bigger because the sword things are so long.
Yeah.
The proportions and scale are wrong. in a fashion sketch, that would look heaven.
There are just some weird choices and also some weird lack of choices.
Well, that's all the girls. I have no idea what to expect or who to expect it from, but I'll be tuning in each and every week, and we'll be doing it here with extra special guests that we have throughout the season. I can't wait for you to see who we have planned to be coming to Kick Ons.
Yes, and we'll take our rightful place back behind the camera.
You've had your time in the spotlight now, fuck off. But is this where we announce that we now have a Patreon?
Ooh. I guess so.
Yeah, so we've got a Patreon. We'll be putting the link in the description box below. But we're going to be putting lots of fun, BTS, extra content, everything there. What are we going to call it? You're cooked.
Oh, yeah.
You're cooked. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because it's Kick Ons, and then the next step for after Kick Ons is you're cooked.
Yeah, cooked.
But yeah, we'll put the link there. Subscribe if you want to. All those dollars help us fund this because we are a 3-person, no money machine.
Yep.
We're doing this all out of the goodness of our hearts and also the sassiness we have inside of us we want to slander across.
And the enjoyment of our own voices.
That is true as well. But any of those subscriptions will help us to pay our guests, to pay our bills, and, you know, make sure we can keep bringing you these episodes.
Maybe we can build the rest of the house.
Well, that's true. The new episode will be out this week, so make sure you subscribe. Make sure you comment below. Lots of engagement makes us happy, and make sure that we can be higher than the Brisbane Lions with our Kick On show.
That's right.
Screw you, sports.
Well, I guess that's it. I think it's time that you fucked off. All right, get it behind the camera, and we'll see you for the next episode. All right. Yeah, and you can barely fit. Am I going to throw you on the fire, you piece of wood?